Hello, my friends. This is Andy over at Today's CBD Oil, coming to you from my personal page. And I know I just went through that CBD oil so fast that I have to really slow down when I say CBD oil. I think I say it so often because now I have my t-shirts right now that I wear, if you can see it here. And I was just at Whole Foods, and probably 3 people came up to me today and tell me more about today's CBD oil, and handed out my business card. So if you are an affiliate and you haven't created your own logo, your own brand, and started wearing your own t-shirt, I would suggest that you do so, because it is a billboard just waiting for people to ask you about it. So I'm going to talk about a couple things. I'm going to talk about my experience with gout. I know it sounds like a really old man's ailment or disease or whatever you want to call it. But yes, I've had it since I was in my 30s. I know. So I know exactly what it is and how painful it is and how hard it is to get rid of. So I'm going to talk about that in a second. And then yesterday I came on and told many people from the Today's CBD Oil Facebook page about a new mini course I just put together. The mini course is a training course for people that have questions about, what is CBD oil? Is it legal? What are the dosages? What ailments does it seem to be good for? And then what to do next once you've decided that you're going to begin to use it. What is it that you're going to do in regard to either using it or when you decide that you want to make a really good income? And I'm telling you, really good income from sharing your story with your friends, your colleagues, your family, who are saying, or are suddenly going to say, hey, how come suddenly you're in a really good mood? And for years you've been an angry, depressed, anxiety-filled person, but now you're not. What are you doing differently? When you tell people about your sleep and say, I'm sleeping like a baby. Hey, April, nice to see you. And you are going to be able to tell them about it, and then people will begin to use it and have the same, if not very similar, things happen with them. Like I said before, I'm pain-free because, and I know it has to do with CBD oil because it really is the only thing I've changed in my life. As you can tell, because I continue to get gout because I haven't changed my diet yet, and I'm going to. But let me come back to that. So let's go to this mini course. I'm so happy I finally got it done. Finally, I spent a couple hours on it. And got it done so that so I can get it out to all of you, and you can share it with your friends and family and say, hey, this is a little mini course on what CBD oil is. If you've been talking to them about it, you can send them this link, and all you're going to do is send them to a URL called Today's CBD Oil Basics. Today's CBD Oil Basics. And April, can you explain to me why I can't type in, why I have nothing to type in from Be Livers or Be Live for some reason. I don't know why. I can never type in and comment from the Be Live platform. I always have to go to the Facebook page and do that. Is it because I'm on my private page? Is that the reason why? Is it only allow you to do that? So I'm going to I'm in my private page now. The reason I'm asking April because she's the end all be all of BeLive.tv. Today's CBD oil basics. Now I got to add a new one, .com. So if you go to today's CBD oil basics.com, all you need to do is click on the button there in the landing page. You'll be asked to put your name and email address in there, and then you'll get an email with your login information. And you'll be able to get into the free mini course that I put together, which has 6 videos that talk about CBD oil. And this is what you can expect to see when you go in there. Let me go ahead and get rid of this lower third. And that's what it looks like. And so when you get in there, you just simply begin. There's some narrative that I have in each one of the descriptions of each one of the videos. And so you begin playing the video. Hello, my friend, this is Andy over at Today. I look very similar because I filmed those all earlier today. Did it in a snap, knocked them all out. Here's the next one. What is CBD oil is the next one. Then is CBD oil legal? I do a little video on that. what do you suffer from? And so it has a list of those ailments that it tends to be helpful with. And then what are the dosages? And that is very, it's a little bit of a complicated, but not, I mean, it's not so complicated that you can't figure it out. It just depends. And I talk about some of the things you need to know about the dosages and then what to do next. Once you've decided that you're going to try it, what is it you do next? And then if you want to be an affiliate, I talk a little bit about that. All right. So this is enough to get you started because most people have those same 6 questions quite consistently when they're introduced to CBD oil. So I put together the mini course. Again, all you need to go to is today's CBD Oil Basics.com. Today's CBD Oil Basics.com. The link is in the description of this Facebook Live, or now it's in the comment section. You just click on there and that should take you to the landing page. Just put your name and email address in there and you will get access to the course. So go ahead and do that. Now, let's talk about the old man's disease called gout. And I know it's not, because I know plenty of people, I believe actually I got it the first time when I was in my 20s. And really for me, whatever it is, and I'll kind of describe a little bit here about what it is. It is gout is a general term for a variety of conditions caused by a buildup of uric acid. This buildup usually affects your feet. If you have gout, you'll probably feel swelling and pain in the joints of your foot, particularly your big toe, sudden and intense pain. And they're not kidding. It's intense pain. Or gout attacks can make it feel like your foot is on fire or broken. You know, when I've had it, and I've had it a few times, probably 5 or 6 times, it hurts even to have the sheets from your bed on there. The sheets can't even touch it, right? The wind blowing hurts your feet. It's just so incredible. It's just, I can't even tell you. You can't walk. You need almost crutches. It is extremely painful. And I've had it a couple times. One time I had it when I first arrived to Vegas. How horrible is that? And especially when some of it is caused by drinking alcohol. And so some of the things that you need to know that cause it is eating red meat and shellfish, organ meat like liver and heart and gizzards, I think are the primary ones, sweet juices and salt. So I do eat shellfish on occasion. I do eat red meat and I put salt on just about everything, and I travel a lot. So when I was in Vancouver, I had a bout of it, of course, because I had to taste all the really good foods and that's just what I do. When I travel, I go and I have to try this stuff, right? And of course, I have a few beers with dinner, and it just, oh my Lord, it just starts. So in the past, I've had to suffer with it until I could get the Kaiser, and they give you these series of pills. It's like 6 pills and then 5 pills, 4 pills, 3 pills, 2 pills, and then 1 pill, and then you should be over it. But it takes days to get over it. And I've never not had it for days. Now, when I started taking CBD oil several months ago, I had an attack. I could feel it coming, and now I know what it's like. Right? Once you had something, you know exactly what it is, and you know that you haven't kicked a curb or kicked a door or kick the dog, whatever it is that you can break your toe kicking. You haven't done that, so when you've had gout before that it is coming on. And so right away I thought, you know what, I'm going to take my CBD oil with my drops in my mouth, and then I took Relief. I always make it Relieve, but it's Relief, which is this ointment, and I rub it directly on the toe that is beginning to be very painful, and you know that there's no turning back. I've taken Advil. I've tried a whole bunch of painkillers and things to try to get it to stop. It won't stop. It doesn't stop. It just gets worse and worse and worse until you get to the doctors and you take that series of pills. But now I take the CBD oil. I put the Relief on my foot, rub it in there really good. Gone. And that's all I can tell you. Is it the CBD oil? I probably can't say that because I didn't say the FDA disclaimer that whatever I'm telling you about in relationship to an illness or a disease or whatever you want to call it, these haven't been proven by the FDA to be true. Blah blah blah. I'm just telling you, when the pain is coming, that's what I do, and it is gone. All right, so that happened when I was in Vancouver. Of course, I was there for 4 days in Vancouver. I flew home. I had a couple beers on the plane. They had a couple choices for sandwiches. One of them was a red meat bait, like a roast beef sandwich or something like that. I think I can't remember, but I know that I had a hamburger. Again, I'm smart, but I'm not that smart that I continue to eat what I eat because I love what I love, right? And yesterday I woke up and I almost didn't catch it in time, or at least I didn't feel like it. My left middle toe was flaring up bad. It already was painful to put on a pair of shoes, so I had to put on my flip-flops, which is my normal footwear anyway. Same thing. Took the CBD oil, took the relief, rubbed it on my toe that was beginning to get painful. Gone. Was able to go to Huntington Beach yesterday. Went to the bungalow. Had a good time. I had to relax because I haven't had a day off in quite a while. So I took about 4 or 5 hours off and just went to the bungalow there in Huntington Beach. Pain-free. Gout gone. Today woke up, no issues whatsoever. And so there you go. And so all I'm telling you is that for me, it is amazing. For others, sometimes it takes a little bit longer for the CBD oil to get into your system and begin to fix some of the things that are going on. But I am very lucky that I respond very quickly to the CBD oil and very, very pleased and happy with my results. I saw a picture the other day, and I don't know that I have it available. Let me go ahead and look at that. I was just thinking about this, but somebody had posted a picture of their elbow because they had some really bad arthritis. And I don't know if I can find those pictures. I asked if I could share the pictures, and they did give me permission. Let me see if I can find them anywhere. But her elbow was swollen up, and I don't want to. It's probably rheumatoid arthritis, but I'm not 100% sure. But her elbow had swollen up, and she began CBD oil, and in a matter of a day and a half or 2 days or so, it was gone. Swelling went down. She didn't have any more pain. And again, here I am trying to find these darn pictures, and I copied them, and now I can't seem to locate them. I'm on a different laptop at this moment than I'm normally at, so the things aren't available as easily as they normally are. I'm opening the page, waiting for it to open. I'm probably causing some static on my picture. Hey, did you notice I'm in my studio again? It's only 89 degrees, so I'm fairly comfortable. It's not 114 like it was for a period of time. There were 100 and whatever, but it is better. Let's see, what is the 85? It's only 85 degrees in the garage, and so I'm much happier. I can stay in here without getting sweaty armpits and all that kind of stuff. I have plantar fasciitis, and I don't know if it's you've decided, Dale, that you're going to try it. I would give it a shot. It's not going to hurt. You could take it with medication, and it is fine. And so I would probably suggest that you might try that if you haven't tried it yet, to see if it helps. Again, inflammation seems to be a really motorcycle going by, a real common thing that this dietary supplement called CBD oil seems to be helping with, and reduce some of the symptoms from that kind of thing. So it would be worth a try. But I know right now it has been powerful for my gout. All right, so I'm waiting to see if that app is going to open up. I'm not sure why it is taking so long. Let me look again. Wow, nothing. There we go. Okay, finally. All right, let me just see if those pictures are on here so I can show you the elbow. No, they are not here either. They're on another computer, of course, because I switched laptops, because I like that. There's one laptop I like to take on the road with me because it has a lot of extra memory and it works really fast. But darn it, Farfig Nugan, I'm going to find those pictures because you're going to be amazed at the size of the swelling of the elbow on this person and what it has done for them and taken away the inflammation of what has been ailing them. And just powerful stuff. Again, I have a couple friends who have been taking it for migraines, and since they've been taking it, they don't have any migraines. Again, can I say here on this video that it's CBD oil? No, I can tell you that that's the only thing that they've done is added CBD oil to their diet, and suddenly, for whatever reason, they suddenly don't have any migraines anymore, and they've had them for a very long time, and maybe even years. And so that has been really, really good for them. Winnie Anderson came on and said that she has had trouble with her sinuses, and some of the issues that she's had with that has been carrying on for years and years and years. I have a neighbor that really likes to work on motorcycles and go-karts, and he's been quiet all day, but he's chosen to ride around the block right now. And so now she can suddenly breathe when she's had trouble breathing from this particular ailment that she's had for a very long time. And so very, very happy. I've had people with dogs that have had ailments, anxiety, pain, trouble walking, that since they've been given their dogs a CBD oil, it seems to have been helping the dogs with some of those ailments. And so very, very happy with them and their results. I can see Matthew's on. I see his icon there. I see Dale Rich Moore. Awesome. Catherine Garza. Hello, Catherine. Nice to see you. Hello, Matthew. In the mini course, Matthew Adams wrote a fantastic paper in regard to the endocannabinoid system, the ECS. The ECS is the endocannabinoid system, and that is included in there. I give Matthew full credit. He did a great job on putting that information together. If you have any questions about what the endocannabinoid system is, and you researched on the internet, did some Google searches, but you want more information, I think Matthew put together a really good paper that you can read that has a lot of really good information, also from some other people. So that's in the mini course. Again, I don't know if you're picking that up on my new mic. I love my new mic, by the way. The sound for me sounds really good. And so the endocannabinoid system, a paper that he put together, is in the mini course. You just go to, he's circling my house. Oh my gosh. Today's CBD Oil Basics.com. Today's CBD Oil Basics.com. You go there, put your name and email address in there. You'll get an email with your username, which is your email address, and your password. That will be auto-generated for you. You can change it if you want to. Just put it in there. For those of you that are going to decide to be affiliates and decide that you just want to make a little extra income and maybe even just pay for the fact that you, for the products that you order, you can just have enough, friends and family that are using that it doesn't cost you anything, or at least cuts it in half the cost. Yeah, I would do that. But if you want to become an affiliate and you want to have some extra training on what it is, the tools that I use to market, about writing a book, about Kajabi, which I've created the mini course in, about how to run a Facebook Live and a show flow and that kind of stuff. I will be putting training in there. That will be coming very, very soon. I am on the road now, probably for about 3 weeks straight. I think I come home for a couple, maybe a day here and there, but for the most part, for the next month or so, I am on the road until about September. And so I'm going to be out and about a lot. I'm going to be doing my very best to stay in contact with all of you in regard to Falco Canine Academy, today's CBD oil, and some of the other stuff that I'm doing. I'm going to do my very, very best, but it may be difficult. Vancouver was awesome. If you've not been to Vancouver, you need to go there. If you've not been to the surrounding area in the Vancouver area, you need to go. It is beautiful. The restaurants are fantastic. The people are fantastic. You just got to go. There's so much to do. They are, I think right now they're in the whale watching season for orcas. And so you're going to want to definitely go down there for that. I'm going to shoot that guy. Oh, I shouldn't say that on Facebook Live. I'm really not going to shoot him. That's not a real threat. Please don't need to call the police. I'm really not going to shoot my neighbor. It was just a manner of speaking that's now people get crazy over. And next thing I know, I have a knock on my door. Hello, Brea Police Department. I heard you're going to shoot somebody. I'm not really. I really am not. Where else? Omaha, Nebraska. I can't wait to go. There's a restaurant that I discovered in Omaha, Nebraska that has has great steaks. There I go again. See, I'm going to go there, eat some red meat, and I'm going to have my relief handy, my CBD oil handy so that I can eat my red meat and have a couple beers with dinner. Well knowing that the next morning my foot is going to start to kill me and I'm going to have to take action to keep that from happening. I know I need to change my diet. There's a few people that are watching me. Every time I post something, they go, hey, I thought you were going to change your diet and really watch yourself. It's not that easy, right? When you have something like CBD oil that takes care of some of those ailments, it's allowing me to eat the way that I want. Dang it. I'm going to do it. All right. If you want to order CBD oil, go to todayscbdoil.com. Unless you have been referred to me by somebody else that's in the business, who's an affiliate, go to them and buy from them. Don't buy from me. That's really important to me that you understand that this isn't a sales pitch. And that's what I always tell everybody. You'll even hear that in the mini course. This isn't about selling anything. It's about sharing my story. sharing the things that happen because of my experience with CBD oil, and that's all I want to do. I don't want to sell you anything. If you want to buy from my website, go to my website, todayscbdoil.com. If you refer to me through Matthew or Rich Moore or whoever, make sure you buy from them, because those are the people that you really should be buying from, not from me. And so that, or April Roga, I saw was on earlier. If you were referred by any of those people, go to them and purchase from them. But if you weren't, definitely, it'll help me pay for my divorce attorney or whatever, or the cost of the things that I'm paying for to create some of the stuff. That's also one of the things that it'll be used for. Anybody have any questions so far? I can see there's many people watching and reacting. I see some hearts and some laughs. Good. I'm glad I can make you laugh. Who else do we have on here? Dale, I already put his up. Rich Moore confirmed that, yeah, it is definitely very painful. That stupid gout is horrible. Why do I have to have that? Why do I don't want cancer, and I don't want the gout. Those two things I can do without. Everything else I can deal with, apparently. Matthew said hello. Matthew Adams, again, the gentleman who put the fantastic paper together about the endocannabinoid system. And Dale Garza, fantastic. I love watching your stuff, Dale. You guys are so funny, you and your wife. And of course, I said hi to April a little bit earlier. All right. So unless somebody has any questions, make sure, and those of you that probably already know much of the stuff, if you would just go ahead and go into that mini course, and if you have the time, watch a few of the videos, let me know what you think. Maybe is there something that I could do differently or change? Let me know if it doesn't work for you. I've tested it. I've done all my testing. I've gone to an incognito page, put in all the links. I went through the sign in. I went through each one of the videos. I've done everything that I can think of to make sure that it's working properly. And just let me know if it didn't work for you. I need to know. So again, you go to todayscbdoilbasics.com to get the mini course, and then you go to todayscbdoil.com to place your order and become, and I always say, it sounds like I say order and with odor. Understand that I train narcotics detection dogs, and I testify a lot in court cases, and I talk about odor a lot. So there's a lot of times when I'm trying to say order, when in fact I am trying to say, sorry, I need to decline that call. Somebody's calling me on one of my court cases. I'm just trying to say odor, and I mean to be saying order. And then when I'm saying order, I say odor, because that's just who I am. That's what I do. That's my thing, is to misstate things and say the wrong word. All right. So that's all I have for you. Again, if you know anybody that has gout, one of the things that you may want to refer them to is CBD oil. The drops. Oh man, where'd my drop thing go? I don't have my drop. I have the thing for that's making me look really young. I know that many people have been commenting about my skin and how good it looks, and that I'm looking much younger these days. And that could be because I'm applying the creams to my face and making sure that I get rid of my crow's feet. They're not as prominent as they used to be, and even the bags under my eyes have lessened. I don't know if that has to do directly with CBD oil, or it could be the sleep that I'm getting. It's one of those things, and so that seems to be a little bit less. The relieve I put on my bones and my muscles, and those seems to be taking away the pain. And then the CBD oil, which is helping me sleep and get much better at a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's been really good. All right. So unless there's anything else, I don't see anything coming in. And that is it for me. Join the course. Let me know what it's helping you with. And I will be seeing you from Nebraska. I leave fairly early in the morning. I think I got to get up at about 4:30, get all my stuff together and get out there and get to the airport. And so I'll be out early. And then hopefully at some point I'll be talking to you. But yeah, I'm on the road quite a bit. So hopefully I'll be able to talk to you as much as I possibly can. All right. That's it for me. I will be seeing you later. Take care. And I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye.